Alright, hi, hello to everyone. Anyone that watches my stream later in the future. I'm just gonna farm a little bit for Scaramouche artifacts and then I'll get started on the story. Because last time I said that I was really far behind. I know I didn't come back either, that was my bad, I was busy, but last time I said I was far behind and I thought I had to do the Scaramouche Archon quest as well, and then I was like, because I read, or I was looking at people were doing, people were saying you had to do the Archon quest, so all the other previous Archon quests do that one. But then, so I started, might as well do the Dane's Leaf, whatever that is, the origin story, I guess, for our sibling and all that. But after doing that, after finishing that, it actually gave me the option to, to do the Archon, the actual Fontaine story. And I was like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I can do it. I was happy. I was like, finally trying to catch up. I can try to catch up, man. Oh man.
Solidify.
So I'm just now trying to get more artifacts from my boy.
You dare to gaze upon me?
With the boy. Oh wait, wrong one. Okay, I'm not probably gonna get anything good from that, probably. Couldn't make it any faster. And of course I didn't even get this stuff that I needed. Cause why would I get the stuff that I need, right? I feel like it's gonna be pointless. I didn't get a single one for him, so already off to a bad start. I didn't get whatever his set is. Makes me sad. Well, that sucked. I think that's it for the artifact farming part. I don't think I'm gonna get anything good, so I'm just gonna move on to getting materials, more XP books at least. And I realized that I need to get to the teleporter right there. Might as well do some exploring. I should have added. I should have added that in the title or something. I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I didn't get a single piece. I didn't get a single artifact. I just know once the very first rolls, like if you didn't get anything the first time you do, if you didn't get the set you want the first time on a domain, I feel like you're just not gonna get it at all the rest of the day. So I just gave up on that. I was like, nope. And if you do get it, it's just gonna be awful stats. Also, I still don't know what these do exactly, so later on someone would tell me what these do. That'd be great. Cause I don't think I looked it up. I think, or I tried to look it up on the little menu thing. I don't think it really didn't give me an indication really as to what they did. I can look it up again probably. Those guides. I think it's like, see, it's just that stuff. the old stuff. Yeah, it's just all the stuff I haven't really looked at. I wish I could just look up the Fontaine specific stuff, enemy stuff, because everything is all over the place. It's all over the place. It's just resin that I could, or primos that I could have gotten. Let's see, I don't see the thing, like, for what I needed. Let's see, where is that? So I've seen that one. I wish I could just separate this into categories, like Fontaine stuff, leeway stuff. Because look, scrolling through all this is just enemy stuff, or enemy stuff. Yeah, I don't see it. If there was a hint, I probably lost. It's probably lost somewhere in all this mess. Just specifically for that. Was it here? No, it was not. Jeez. Back to the zoom and stuff. And it just took me back up. Yeah, I don't see it. Whatever it is, I have no idea what are those things for. It's another one of those over there. Oh damn. Okay, well. Oh, can I? I think I should have gone higher. Could have made that. Oh wait. I see the way. The way is right here. This is the way. It is the way. There's a lot to get. I still need to finish getting my teleporter locations for sure.
Wind rises.
So here. Oh no, that was actually, I thought I got him the wrong character, man.
Swarm fury.
Used the wrong character for that. Used it on the wrong enemies.
Stabilize. This is order.
Who do I need to level up right now? Actually, let's see what she says. Hold on. Now that did I get her? You know, I need to claim what's her face. Hold on. Let me just claim her right now while I'm at it. I swear I have not claimed her at all. Let's get her. Yeah, let's just get her. Let's invite her. Get her over here. Did she take a sub DPS or something like that? I don't know. Alright, we got her. Now I can.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Nice. Now here you go. And there we go. Get her friendship up there. Might as well. Nothing yet. That'll happen.
Sure.
Bird. It's a bird. Right there.
The wind rises. Bow your head.
I forgot it takes it off the. I should have waited a little bit more.
Solidify.
Invisible evidence.
Behold. Push forth.
I haven't fought these guys yet.
Gather. The wind rises.
Is it time for a magic
Okay, switch back.
A walk would be nice.
It's more like a farming. I should just put farming instead of artifact farming. Artifact RNG is just awful. Ooh, one of those. I need to get those too, don't I? Get some more of these. I'm dumb. I could have just gotten the team of Nahida. Done all that. Whatever's over. Where is it at? Oh, I forgot to do what I was set to. Okay, before I go down, I should be close to a teleporter. Wasn't I close to a teleporter? Sorta am. Let me just get the teleporter over here. It's a lot of stuff to get. Yeah, definitely. Oh, right there. There it is.
Squall Fury.
Got to go back anyways. Oh, shoot. I thought... I'm surprised I didn't injure myself there. I did the... Let's see. Did the whole harvesting part. I just need the underwater stuff. Like that one, no, yeah, and then once are done. Just collect all this stuff. Because I need all this stuff. I even need the wood. I think just nothing but cypress woods here. Cypress trees. I guess was the most common thing is a cypress. I have no idea where does this lead to. Where does this lead to? Antoine. It says this is an experimental aircraft that is propelled by energy generated by pressing to Halcyon and elation reactions. It will proceed doing so is upon activated through the Roger. Okay. If the aircraft isn't on the platform at its original position, you can recall to begin a thrilling, naturally safe aerial voyage. So I do this, I power that up, and I go for a ride. Question is, I don't know where it's gonna lead me. Recalls right there. Okay. It's because I never touched this before. Energy blocks can be naturally occurring or originally crafted and artificially crafted or created. I can't read. And are separated into the Pneuma blocks and Osaya blocks. After collecting an energy block, your next normal charge plus-ing attack will, upon hit, release the energy stored within them. This will come in handy when adventuring a place like Fontaine. So what, it's like an extra buff, I guess, a little bit as well. Can be naturally occurring or artificially created and are separated into enamel blocks and Oshia blocks. That's what I have, Oshia blocks. So this for pneumonia block or Nemos, whatever it is. With the aid of the energy blocks, characters can unleash Memorial Russia energies even underwater. While characters from Fontaine have an archon and thus can use their attacks to trigger energy synergies correspond to their archon attribute. Underwater without the use of rear blocks. Most characters from Fontaine have an archon and thus can use their attacks to trigger its energies corresponding to their archon attribute when underwater without the use of most of blocks. And then that's it. So I guess I just smack it. There you go. Oh no, I just realized there's the, oh, I gotta go back eventually. There's the, one of those things there. One of those music boxes. Alright, let's see where it leads me to. Wait a second, what if I can just go down real quick? That'd be dumb. This is dumb. Let me just recall it. Oh shoot, someone's calling. Hold on.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Humanity doesn't have to be land-bound. We can break free. It's our destiny.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Sorry about that. Before we went further on, I was like, you know, I need to get that. Oh, I gotta grab the thing, then I gotta smack it, or do I just smack it? Can I just smack it? No, I can't. Alright, I need the thing. Wait, is there anything in here? Can I smack those? No. Let's go. It's a little side trip. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully it leads me like further that way, because that's where I needed to go anyways, or I wanted to go. Yeah. Oh, I see something over there. Something green looking. I think if it was one of those, it would have probably made a sound. Control. What is this? Oh shoot, I thought I fell. What is this? Whee! Control, rebalance, of course.
Solidify.
My apologies.
Get this, do this. And smack it. Making a circle almost. Making a circle looks like. Wait, thought I saw something down there.
So this is a day in the life of a traveler.
Like something's
Learning more about
on
you
just
over
that
time.
little things.
Take flight! Incinerate!
And we go back. The beak is always destabilizing. Oh, there is something there. Bit of clover. Almost want to jump off and activate it. Pretty sure I won't be able to get back up here though. Nice.
Take
There's
it
something.
and have fun.
Ooh. Let's go. Question is, what's that thing for? Is just to get this, I guess? Another way to get over here? It's gonna return back to starting point. So what's the clover for then? Just to get to that? In case I didn't reach the boat? Oh, what? I guess it's another way to get in it. They just said to where I needed to be. Yeah, we're going the right way. I like this scene. Very calming. Like you actually do some homework with these kind of music. Very sophisticated. Very elegant, I guess. Wee. Oh, shoot. There's some birds there. I could have caught those. Same wood? Yeah, same wood. More cypress. What are these guys? There's more treasure hoarders everywhere, man. Treasure hoarders everywhere.
Motion to compel.
This one looks different, but that's it. Just more treasure hoarders. That's what I didn't want, or didn't need.
The wrong test subject.
See, just want to get
Is it
a friendship up there. See what she says.
What shall we do?
Okay, probably a lot of stuff I can get here, but I need to get started on the story. I think it's all the. See, that's all my condensed and yes, all of my condensed.
Another test subject. Gather.
I'm just gonna get more of these people. Let's get some wheat going here.
Suffocate.
At least I got a checkpoint there. So I think we should just actually get started on that. That's it. Just wanted to do a little farming. Go back to Sumeru real quick. Dude, I was like, where's the Archon story for this place? Really right at the beginning. Right at the start. Well, don't really watch stuff. I might skip a lot of this stuff. Who knows? Maybe people have been through this already.
Caravan revive. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness.
Good morning, Paimon. In case we
But
may
we followed
have
the clues she left behind to help
stumbled this place. There's someone at some point before. Okay.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
Yeah, some food stalls here.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yeah, but as long as we're around, it's hard to say that it will happen.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Apparently, Sumeru and leave to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming.
Oh.
But you
Oof.
are travelers after all. I guess you'd never
I
stay
don't know
for
who
too
that
long
is.
in one
Okay,
place.
who is that? Gober? Sorry for Gober.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
We're leaving as soon as we finish the preparations. Journey should be spontaneous. You know what? There we go.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon
Ta-
hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Suspicious.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Just ignore her. Just ignore what she says. Just like, okay. She'll know from our dreams anyway.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Bye, dear.
Goodbye, Dia.
Oh,
Bye,
I keep saying her name wrong. Yeah, this place is massive. Freaking huge. I'm still not even done collecting all this stuff. I'm so far behind in everything, man. Oh, here we are. Nice. Alright, here we go. Re-entry again because I came in through legal means, man. I just waltzed right in there. Oh, you know what I should have put? I should have put one of those buffs that give me a. I could have glided way over there. Yeah, I should have. Wait, there's no way I make that. There's no chance I make that. There's no chance I make that. Yeah, no. It would. I'm just gonna drop down. I was thinking about it like, oh, I could have made that. I could have. I was not prepared for that jump. I just jumped for it without thinking. I need to activate it anyways. It's funny. Yeah, there was an hydroculus there. I could have made that. Here we go. Here we go. I'm glad I didn't have to do the Scaramouche Archon part. I feel like it was unnecessary for this. Actually, the other one seemed unnecessary to do, but whatever.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Whoa. This must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of
But I
unusual
imagined
machines.
even more impressive than I expected.
Seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Let's start.
Yeah, Mahita gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for
Our
information
journey
at
is
this
to
point.
find my sibling and also to find the truth.
Yeah, so what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Well, we could
I was gonna skip most of the Paimon
To learn
stuff.
about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals
Obviously.
talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Maybe. I'm probably gonna skip all that
If you ask
because
me, it's a tragedy.
Yeah, I didn't
Background
expect that
characters.
kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family.
I
was
can't even skip
expecting
this
a
into
sudden
this.
plot twist, but it's a pity that it never.
Skip.
Excuse me. Can I help you to,
Hi.
play?
Really?
Well, good tales are
Skip,
often based
skip,
on truth.
skip,
Whether
skip.
something is true or not simply isn't that important.
Skip.
The main thing is whether the story.
I can't even skip.
Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You.
The opera.
And as for your worries about whether the cases are
Skip,
treated with due reverence,
skip.
as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false
A
charges
judgment
and
device
injustice are a
created by
thing
the
of the past.
Archon. So this is a nation of justice.
Oratrice. Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
Oh, that's easy.
Huh. I think in that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more
Make
difficult.
appointments.
You'll-
Huh.
No.
That's right.
Huh. First, wait! Paimon gets now. The Hydro Archon.
Yeah,
Hang on. This is.
yes, you're...
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be
don't
arrested
appear
for saying
to
something
mirror.
disrespectful.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there. She's been standing there. I guess someone's over there.
Huh. Maybe
There
something's
she
the matter.
is.
She
Lynette.
isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
That'd be
Maybe
funny.
we better go check on her.
At least it won't let me skip. Still the beginning.
Hello there.
Huh?
Oh, okay then.
Thanks.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea.
Maybe they're mermaids or
Are you saying that you and your brother
fascinating
lived in the...
No,
Fontaine.
people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. Well,
sorry.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
There's hardly anything left to say because you're always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, Traveler.
Hello, Linny. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh! Alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to— By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Walking.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Clorinda, whatever her name is.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand anew.
There's like just a handful of NPCs there.
All see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
The background noise. It's kind of funny.
Is she talking about us?
So unnatural. I think needed a whole bunch of NPCs there to make sense.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, have come to receive you personally. Fear is for
Those eyes are really cool though. Like the polar opposites of each other.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Well, finding the archon was way easy enough. Easy enough.
Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of
That
my
guy,
finger
of
for me
course.
to know everything about you.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Yeah, how didn't they notice?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina?
Take all that.
That's the blonde traveler. The one all those...
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Just pulls out a sword like that. Bring it on. Fighting gods, I've got a resume. Only fought one though. Oh wait, never mind, two. I'm wrong. Sorta. But I don't know if this Mecha Scaramouche counts though.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her?
Clorinda.
Stand down, Clorette. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Yeah.
When Irenaeus
Skip, skip, skip.
Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel.
Oh,
Right, this is Fontaine.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
And we haven't committed any crimes. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Yeah.
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Winnie! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Oh, Melanie patted you on the back.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for bailing us out, Blaney. Well, that was going to happen.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Is she really reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Would be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I can help? Of course.
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But now the water's engulfing your memories. It will be closest, of course.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
If it's true, there's no way to prevent disaster.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Alright, pass that off.
What's this? So you also...
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, We hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare. Thanks.
I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
She has a boat. She'll be fine.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
It seems we have to use Hydra to collect for maritime flowers.
I'll take care of it.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants us a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Curator stopper.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
There seems to be no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Lanny.
Yeah, look.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Squall and Fury.
the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Hey, we're almost there! Look! Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly. Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late. Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya! Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time. What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Alright, I think I'll stop here for a bit. I may or may not be back real quick. I don't know. I'm about to eat some food or make some food. So, yeah, I'll be back with either the continuation or I don't know, or it'll be a different part. But we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys do watch the stream.